In this video, we're going to focus on the Studio Live limiter, which is right in the middle following the compressor. In reality, the limiter module follows the equalizer, but it's put right here, I believe, to kind of complete the dynamic section. So the limiter works kind of like a really, really fast compressor with the ratio set very, very high. And this particular limiter has preset settings. So the attack is 20 nanoseconds, meaning it will kick in really, really quickly whenever it gets over the threshold. Then it will stay open for 10 milliseconds, and then it will decay out for 20 milliseconds. But the whole thing opens really quickly and decays really quickly, and you can actually use it to control peaks, and it is ideal to use on drums or anything where you think you might get a sudden burst of energy that you really don't want assaulting your main speakers. And so let's just try it on the drum overheads. The limiter is not going to do anything. Of course, with it turned off, it's not going to do anything. But with it all the way up, if we actually exceed full scale for the whole channel, which we could do, then the limiter will keep it under control. So on a lot of things where you might get a sudden surge of energy or transient, it's not a bad idea to engage the limiter, and even if you put it at right up here at 0 dB, just as kind of a safety net. Now, let's go ahead and play something through it, and we can actually lower the threshold and use it more as an effect. It actually sounds kind of good to have the drums pushing into the limiter. I'm not sure why that is, but that's part of the beauty of this board, is it just adds a little interest to the part. And I'm only using the limiter, and that's all I'm using. There's not a lot more to the limiter than what I just explained, other than the fact that it does come after the equalizer. What I'm going to do is turn the equalizer on, and as we play back, listen for more gain reduction and watch the meter as I boost the low end on the equalizer. So it's pretty important to understand the limiter follows the equalizer. It makes it actually a lot more safe when you start to dial in some low end, like a big low end shelf on your drums, to have that limiter there as a safety net. And like I said, it's kind of an effect. Not only does it help protect the mix, but it actually sounds kind of good too, just to drive into that limiter a little bit. You could use it on anything. I particularly would use it on drums, or if you have anything that might just suddenly open up and get too loud. 1642 AI has a one button limiter, so it's always set like this. I'll show you that in a different video. Otherwise, it works largely the same as this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.